Alright, let's just go. It begins. Well, it continues, really. Ugh, my 12th save, is it? Damn. You are once again entered the world of survival horror. Good luck. Alright, what do I have on me? I don't want to waste the good ammo, but maybe I should keep the Magnum close. Will you use the ink ribbon? How are you doing then? Oh! Just felt some heat by my feet. I must have left the little thing running. Stay cool, those hunters. How you doing, dude? I'm doing okay. I've really overindulged in food today, though. I think it's because I had I didn't eat fantastically earlier in the day. Like I had some leftover stuff, like a cupcake for breakfast, and there's some treats in the house, and it's probably just kind of way above target, so I haven't really bothered to maintain it this evening. I'd like to think I haven't, like, I've overate, but I haven't, like, massively binged on food, so hopefully that's some progress. I won't be eating anything else after this time. Okay, I'm gonna take the Beretta, and I'm gonna take the clip. I honestly cannot remember if I should carry anything else with me. How are you, dude? I'm trying to think if there's anywhere I haven't... There is a place I haven't explored yet, actually. Let's head there. Tomorrow, do you need to get back on track? Yes, and the plan tomorrow is to do an 8-kilometer run in the morning. So hopefully I'll get enough sleep, get up at a decent time, and then go running. Because honestly, one of the things I've been doing really wrong the past couple of weeks is probably my sleep. I've just been going to bed like way too late, partly because I've been busy, but honestly, I should be doing better with that, and you know, I've been sleeping less than 5 hours on average. So I really need to fix that. That's a very important thing. I've actually just swapped up my usual porridge for Weetabix. Something really good about warm Weetabix now, so I agree. Although I do consider warm porridge a nice autumn winter food, so I'm looking forward to starting to eat that again. Because my regular breakfast over this summer has been yogurt and cereal, which is delicious. But yeah, probably I'm going to start having porridge oats again. I'm also looking forward to making more soups and stews for lunch as well during like the colder days. just trying to work out which way I need to go. Is this way. I haven't had Weetabix in a while. Oh, God. Talking about indulgent foods, which maybe I should be careful of, I also got, we also got some Cocoa Pops for the guests as well. I don't even think they opened it while they were here. I think they had other things for breakfast. So I've got a full box of Cocoa Pops in the kitchen as well. So that's going to tempt me a bit. I mean, I suppose I could always maybe try and measure it out. Maybe have that. But yeah, that's a temptation waiting to happen right there. Overnight oats are so good. I've been having 4 Weetabix with fruit and some peanut butter drizzled on top, scrambled eggs on the side. That's really nice. Yeah, I've kind of gotten into the habit of kind of on the lead up to my marathon around about spring. I kind of got in the habit then of having overnight oats quite a bit, and I do quite like those too. But I think what I might do, I might process the oats so they're very fine. Put them in obviously a good waterproof container, but then maybe take it to work and then use the hot water there to heat it up. I might even get some powdered milk as well, just to mix it all in. Then maybe I'll start doing that for breakfast when I'm having breakfast in the office. Decent post-workout. Yep, I imagine so. I have Rice Krispies post-workout. Oh, that's what you meant. I mean, to be honest, I could honestly eat Rice Krispies any time of the day. I shouldn't if I'm trying to be careful. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to measure out a decent portion of Rice Krispies, and then I'm immediately just going to start not being able to resist and just keep eating them. You know, I could have swallowed would be a hunter there. It's a good idea. Yeah. I have no problem with powdered milk. I used to buy it when I lived on my own a bit, just because, like, the longevity, instead of having to get fresh milk all the time. So if I just, like, measure out the portion of that with oats, then all I need to do is just take it wherever I need to go and then just put in, like, hot water. I'll even drizzle in some syrup as well in the dry mixture, and then it'll all mix up and become a good breakfast. Hey, it's dead. That way, opening a pack of biscuits, you can never just eat one from the packet. Dude, that's been another problem in this house as well. I also bought biscuits for the guest, and we've still got some in the house, so I've been snacking at them this evening. I've got, like, there's a jar in there which has, like, orange Kit Kats and, you know, Rocky bars in there as well, and it's too damn tempting. You don't have the key for this room. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do then. Yeah, so I'm having a bit of a fat day today, which I've had too many of recently. I just need to get back on it tomorrow. At least I've got a fuckload of cardio planned in the morning. It's another thing actually I quite like about autumn and winter, especially when it isn't raining as much, but like it's still cold. I really like cold morning runs. Might as well just binge and get them out of the house in one night. Dude, right, seriously, I have had that mentality before, and it's similar to what I've done tonight, but it's not a good mentality to have. Besides, there's more snacks and stuff in this house than I could eat in one night without making myself violently sick. But I used to do that shit all the time. I'm honestly stuck where to go. can't think of where to go. Yeah, I've still got a few snacks. Just have to be careful with it. I had the last cupcake today, and the biscuits are almost gone, apart from the orange Kit Kats. But I think I can resist them a little better than some of the other stuff there. The double chocolate digestives are all gone, so I don't have to worry about those now. Have you ever been in bed and thought, oh no, there's snacks in the house, hike out for midnight? Yes. Especially when I lived on my own. Actually, I can't even use the excuse of living on my own. I remember when I lived with people, like flatmates. It was like 1 or 2 a.m. one time, and we were just both awake. So I think we watched Spirited Away, like at 2 in the morning, and then just we're watching the scene. Oh no, it's not Spirited Away. It was Howl's Moving Castle. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a bit where the main character Sophie cooks breakfast for Howl. And it's basically a fry up. So at 2 in the morning we're watching this movie, and we'll watch her like fry up some bacon and eggs in a pan. And we're like, let's have a fry up. So like in the early hours of the morning, we just made like a giant greasy fry up to have. Oh, bad for the body, especially at those times. But good memory. It was a fun memory. Yeah, I've had late night snacks, and I've had full on breakfasts. Nothing in this room. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, just God, what did we have? I think we fried up some bacon, eggs. It was in Scotland I was living at the time as well, so I had those delicious like square sausages to fry up as well. Ah, I miss those. Maybe I should get some. I know you can't get them in this country. I am lost. May as well just run around. Okay, there's nothing in the plant room. God, I don't want to waste ammo, but maybe I should take some time and just get rid of these hunters. Oh my god, this is getting out of hand. There's 2 of them. Oh shit. Oh, this is the room with the dramatic music. Now I have clicked around this room for a bit, and I've not found like anything of use. An oven, it's badly rusted and does not seem to work. Wait a second. Gas cooking stove, the gas is not supplied. Dude, why does it also feel like that table should move and it doesn't? The freezer has not been used for a long time. Cue the scary dramatic music. I know. I'm not sure why though, because nothing's happened in this room yet. There was a couple of zombies when I first came in here, but that's all. You'd think with music like this, it would be like a huge boss fight or something. But yeah, I am quite full after my snacking tonight. And even though I wasn't hungry, I decided to finish it off by having some instant spicy noodles. Because I'm a bit weird in that, although I like some sweet things, I don't like the taste of sweet lingering in my mouth. I'm more of a savory guy, so I just needed something to get the chocolate taste out of me. So even though I ate a load of stuff, including a bloody hazelnut chocolate spread sandwich, I had to have something else, so I made some spicy instant noodles. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done everything I need to in this library as well. The ultimate comfort food. Yeah, to be honest, you can't go wrong with spicy noodles. Also, there on chemistry. Nutella, other brands are available. Yeah, it wasn't Nutella. It was kind of like a knockoff, but similar thing. It was like a hazelnut chocolate spread. Again, this was something that was picked up for the guests to have, and they did have some of it on toast 1 or 2 mornings. But there's still quite a lot of it there, and I had some bread that had to be used, so I just threw it all in and had myself a chocolate spread sandwich as well. Yeah, I've been quite fat today, so tomorrow I promise to be better. Hope they had a nice time. I think they did. I mean, they were mostly here for, like, the Great North Run, but, you know, they hung out at my house, chilled a bit. It was fun having them around. Got to use the sofa bed for the first time, so that was cool. I mean, part of the reason what got the sofa bed was for guests. And it seemed to be a hit. I swear I have checked everywhere around here. Oh, no, don't do that. And hey, I've entered the ballot for the next Great North Run. We'll see if I get in. I might not. And, you know, if I don't, I don't mind too much. It would be nice to kind of do it at least one more time. But if I don't get in the ballot, I don't want to, I'm not sure if I want to go down the charity route again. Just depends. I mean, maybe if I have a lot of time to do the charity fundraising, that's one thing. Still remember the pressure of trying to do all the fundraising last time I did it. I actually ended up contributing a chunk of my own money just to make sure everything went ahead. Oh shit, I wasn't meaning to do that. But we'll see. If I get in on this ballot or the next one, that'll be cool. But if not, it's fine. There's other half marathons I can do. And we're going back in here. So I wasn't supposed to exit the floor there. Well, tomorrow's a cardio day, so I'm going to do some running in the morning, so I'll consider that part of my training. For whatever run I do next. Oh, my new Theory Saber is due to arrive tomorrow. So it's one of the things I'm looking forward to. And of course, other things I have on the way is a pretty cheap Darth Vader costume. Found it online. It was about 50 quid. Just a Halloween costume, nothing like terribly like accurate or advanced for cosplay purposes. But there's like the cheapest ones you can get, which is just basically a print on the clothing. It looks very cheap. This one was the slightly better one, where it has like foam components to bulk it out a bit, the separate parts. So I decided to go for that. And I guess I could always modify it just to make it look a bit better if I feel the need to. But what I'm really looking forward to getting, though, as well as the Darth Vader costume, because it's got a pretty cheap-looking mask on it. What I'm looking forward to getting is the Black Series Darth Vader helmet, which is on its way too. I mean, that just makes a nice display piece, just on its own. But also, be a cool one to wear. But yeah, if I'm not using it for costumes or anything, I'm going to be putting that one up on my wall. Right, so I am thinking maybe I have to go back to the courtyard and explore outside. I'm just trying to remember what's the best way to get there, though. Well, there's that room there which is locked, so I can't go through there. I'm going the wrong way. Well, not really. You can kind of get to the courtyard entrance from the mansion, but I'm trying to avoid as many hunters as I can. I'm only gonna kill the ones I feel like I can't weave around enough. Oh, this giant tarantulas are in this corridor. Wait, is this the courtyard? Oh, no it isn't. Maybe there's something there I haven't explored enough. Okay, I don't know if I killed both of those or not. Oh my god, will you piss off? Okay, rusty boiler, nothing strange. So, this room was a waste of time. I am so tempted just to restart the game since I have used up like so much ammo. Maybe I'll do a little bit of exploration and then restart the game when I have an idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. Doesn't it feel like there should be something to do in this little bit of the room here? Oh, that's the wrong button. Shells for the shotgun. Restart the whole game. No, no. Just restart this save, because honestly, I haven't achieved anything, really. Like, all I've done is just kill a few monsters, and I've used up a load of, like, ammo unnecessarily. So I might treat this little bit here as, like, a recon, just to try and find out where I need to go. And then I can just, like, restart and go straight to where I have to be. May as well, like, nothing's really lost. Except time, I guess, but rather have the ammo. Right, did I miss anything there? Nah, not really. Ah, right, that is the courtyard out there. Now, I have a feeling it's the outside sections I need to explore next, so let's have a look. Are you... I hate that little jump thing they do. Besides, I don't need to bother with him right now. Eugh. Just as well I'm not bothered about dying on this file, because I'm about to. Oh, shit, wrong. I thought I was picking up a plant, not going through the door. Yeah, clearly I'm not going to be finishing this game in any time record. I've been playing it for, what, 6 hours so far? Probably more. Yeah, I think you might have dipped out when I was talking about it, but I've got the lightsaber coming tomorrow, and I've also got my cheap Halloween Darth Vader costume coming. But I also have my Black Series helmet arriving sometime soon as well. And I think I'm going to have to make rearrange things on the Star Wars bookcase over there just to prop up the Black Series helmet. Can't wait to see the Vader sitting. Yeah, me neither. Black Series helmet is sick. Oh, I know. The costume I've got, at least going off the images, isn't fantastic, and the helmet on that is pretty, you know, cheap Halloween looking, because it is just a Halloween costume, but the addition of the Black Series helmet should make it look a bit better, and I can always do some mods on it as well. R.I.P. James Earl Jones. Yeah, I watched Conan the Barbarian last night, because I kind of wanted to watch something with James Earl Jones in it, but like Star Wars seemed a bit like an obvious choice. It's kind of strange, like I don't know how many other people think like this, but when I think of James Earl Jones' performances, I think Star Wars, but then I think Roots, because he plays like the main character in the last episode of the Roots series. And he does a pretty damn good performance, but for some reason I always think about that immediately after Star Wars, not one of his other, like, iconic roles. Like Mufasa, or, you know, in Conan. But no, watched Conan the Barbarian last night while I was chilling out, and it's a fun movie, and God, it's he is so good in that as well. I know obviously people are likely to talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger's role, like that being one of his early ones, but fuck me, James Earl Jones does a fantastic performance in that as well. The guy honestly did just have the best voice in Hollywood. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, for the basic Vader costume myself, I've got the Halloween costume. See how that looks. I might have to get some slightly better gloves though as well if I want to make it look a bit better. So I'm probably going to get the gloves separate. Usually go Star Wars kind of Field of Dreams. Oh, Field of Dreams, shit, yeah. I haven't actually seen Field of Dreams. Lion King, yeah. I mean, The Lion King's one of the Disney films I like better than most. I know I worded that kind of weirdly. I'm not like a particular Disney fan. Like, I like some Disney films, dislike other ones, and generally dislike the company. But Lion King's a good one. Of course, him as Mufasa is just amazing. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing else to do in this room as well, but I suppose I may as well check it out. Dartboard. A 9-ball. I'm about to get eaten by a giant spider. I do really love that animation of the spider though, because that's what they... As a guy who owns tarantulas, that's what they do when they're kind of aggressive or hunting. They raise up their front legs like that. It's kind of cool. It's a nice accurate note to big spider behavior. How have they not killed me yet? I don't think there's anything in this room. I should maybe watch Field of Dreams. I haven't seen it, but I've heard like he does a good performance in that. Let's hope your spy doesn't grow that big. Wow! Not quite that big, but Sashimi is a salmon pink bird eater tarantula, so if she grows to be an adult, she's going to be quite large, about leg span about the size of a dinner plate, believe it or not. Like, her species is the 3rd largest spider in the world. I've seen a fully grown one in real life as well. It's mad how big and chunky they are. It's locked again. The door won't open. God, I've got to say, I'm totally lost in this game. I don't know where to go next. Oh, the expensive keep. Dude, depends on the species, because there's a variety, all sorts of species of tarantula you can get. But for the most part, most basic species of tarantulas are mega cheap. Because unless you live somewhere that's especially cold, they survive well enough at most room temperatures. You might have to do a little bit of heating in. Like, I've got like a thermostat in the enclosure I keep them with like a heat cable, but that's not too expensive to run. And in terms of food and care, you typically just have to make sure that they've got water, and they do eat live bugs, but they're not expensive either, and if you put a little bit of effort in, usually if if you feed them mealworms or cockroaches, you can just, like, keep them alive as well, like the insects they feed on in, like, their own container, like their own little colonies. So once you have those, all you need to do is, like, feed the bugs scraps of food, and then feed the bugs to the tarantulas. And no, it's actually their basic tarantula species are super easy and cheap to keep for exotic animals, anyway. And in terms of, like, cage cleaning, they don't need a lot of it. Admittedly, I should probably do some more spot checks than I actually do, but they produce very little waste, so they don't really pollute their enclosures. You know, as long as they've got, like, a decent amount of space to, like, dig and move around, then they're fine. I have my very first tarantula in this room, actually. I'm gonna... don't know if I should show them on camera or not, but I'll get them just in case. Yeah, so just in case there are arachnophobes out there, I'm not going to just put them on camera straight away, because it might freak people out. I'll give anyone who's watching this who wants to chime in just a minute. Like, whether or not they want to see him or not. Gotten a bit dusty. Yeah, it's up to you guys. If you still want to see the spider, just let me know in chat. Because believe it or not, I'm a former arachnophobe. So I don't want to just put a spider out there because I know they freak people out. They used to freak me out massively. Spider warning, yes, exactly, Maria. Okay, 3 spider stickers. I'm just going to take that as a yes, perhaps. Okay. Alright, I'm going to show you the spider. I get spiders, as you say, when the spider's on screen. Okay. I'm going to show the spider on screen in a few seconds. So, my first tarantula was called... I called him Torgo. That's a reference to a terrible, terrible horror movie, but quite a memorable character in it. He's a Honduran curly-haired spider. I'm not sure what the technical name for them are now, because they have changed it since back then. But but anyway, yeah, he was the first tarantula I got. I got when he was a bit smaller. He kind of grew to adulthood while I had him. Now, unfortunately, he's a male tarantula. They do not live as long as females, typically, so Torgo actually died a couple of years ago. But what I did, because I know people have done this before with, you know, dead tarantulas and other dead insects, I actually had him dehydrated using a few different methods. So, although he did pass away, I had him dried out and framed. So, this is him. Oh, spider warning, by the way. But yeah, this is Torgo. He is the Honduran curly-haired. This is him pretty much at his adult size. He was a bit smaller when I first got him, but, you know, he grew up, got old, and like most tarantulas, he did die. you know, of old age. So then I dehydrated him, positioned him, dried him out more, and then put him in a frame. So now he's with me a long time, even though he's passed. Alright, spider warning over. He's off screen now. I probably should have made that more explicit before I put him on, but there you go. But yeah, that's Torgo. How did you get over that? Exposure therapy, to be honest. Like, not officially, but I don't know how I got around to it. I kind of got into YouTube, like, Critter Keeper channels. And after a while, I think I just got myself gradually more exposed to watching tarantula videos on YouTube. Then at one point, I got myself a stick insect. Who perhaps I didn't take the best care of because it's kind of a learning curve thing. I mean, they could have died of old age. It's hard to tell with bugs, really. But anyway, after the stick insect, I eventually got Torgo, who I ordered from Virginia. I believe it's virginiacheeseman.co.uk, virginiacheeseman.com. I'm going to check that, actually. So she's a, she's basically a critter seller online. It's virginiacheeseman.co.uk. So she's actually, she's still around, her website. You can order creatures, including, like, bugs and tarantulas, even scorpions, through her website. So I got my first couple of tarantulas from her. Since then, I have got things from the spider shop, like some other tarantula species and my scorpions. And yeah, you can still buy. I'm looking at the website now, but I'm not sharing it because, you know, arachnophobic reasons. But yeah, you can still buy buy tarantulas on there. I'm just having a quick look. Brachypelma humori, it's what they call a Mexican redleg. They're basically the tarantulas you see in most movies that have kind of the orange stripes on the knees and the body. Like any big film like Raiders of the Lost Ark or whatever, which has a tarantula in it, it's usually a Brachypelma humori. You can buy one from Virginia Cheeseman for 45 quid and have it delivered to your house. I think it's probably going to be an adult, that one. But my second tarantula was one of those as well, so that one's still with me. It's called Smithy. I thought you were actually going to get a live spider in your hands on stream. No, because I actually don't. I don't handle them. For the most part, I have a no-touch policy with tarantulas because you can handle some of them, but like any other animal, they can get skittish, and every so often they might get a bit unpredictable and try and bite. And it's kind of not good for you, and it's not good for tarantulas because tarantulas are surprisingly fragile. I handled Smithy actually before, very briefly. But typically, I don't handle them myself. If I do any cleaning jobs, I'll maneuver them into container just to safely move them out the way before I do like any cleaning or anything else. But other than that, I basically keep tarantulas like you do fish. They're just sort of in their own containers, left largely alone as like living ornaments, really. They are pretty cool. There's nothing to do in this room either. I actually have, I've got another 2 of my dead tarantulas in the freezer at the moment, and they've been in there for quite a while. I've been debating whether or not I'm going to like taxidermy them as well. Maybe I should just take them out and bury them, or put them on a fire, give them like a cremation funeral. I never thought about why you don't handle them. Oh, well, that's why. Basically, they're fragile and they can be a bit skittish. As I said, I've handled Smithy briefly before, and even then he kind of jumped. Like, but it was close to the ground, so he's kind of safe. But no, tarantulas are really, like, super fragile creatures. Like, you get tarantulas which are more climbing species and others which are more on the ground, like ground dwellers. All mine are ground dwellers. And I believe, although they can climb, they're not the best at it, so quite often if they do like fall from a height onto something hard, it can kill them. Climbing tarantulas, of course, are way better at keeping safe, and they're a lot better at climbing. Also, hi Darren, how's it going? Anyway, so this is my presentation on spiders. Yeah. Maybe I will just cremate the other 2 dead tarantulas I've got in cold storage. Like I've got like a burner in the garden, so maybe I should just get some wood together and incinerate them at some point. Especially the smaller one, who was called Cuddles, who's an OBT, which are quite an aggressive species of African tarantula, so... Nah, they also passed away. They were quite young when that one died, though, so... Water's running from upper water passage. There's something in the back. The other tarantula I've got in there, Mary, was also an adult when they died, and funny enough, Mary turned out to be male as well by the looks of it, so they also died of old age. That one's possibly would make a decent... That one might make a decent specimen. Oh my god, I've just realised what I'm supposed to be doing. I think I know how to get through the rest of this game now. Because initially I used a crank to lower this platform to get into this area, but now I have the lift, I can get around it, and I think that'll change the path of the water downstairs, so I'll be able to get that object underneath the waterfall. Of course, I'm also low on health now, so I may as well just quickly restart and see if that works. I remember OBT, the orange bitey thing. Yes. A notorious aggressive species of tarantula to keep. Yeah, I've also tried to keep scorpions before. I don't think I'm, for whatever reason, I do not seem to be able to keep scorpions very well. I've like lost all the ones I had, like escape or death. So I'm not going to be doing that again. If I ever get another scorpion, it'll be when I've got a lot more money, and if I can get my hands on an emperor scorpion, like a quite large hardy species, yeah, I'll maybe do that. But no, I think I'm done with my experiment with scorpions for a while. And I've said this before, like, including with the snakes, I plan on downgrading my exotic animals selection. Like, I don't plan on adding to it, really. Like, I'm not going to get rid of any of them, necessarily, but I'm also not going to acquire more, and I'm not going to replace the reptiles, especially that die. I'm just going to... When they start going, I'm just going to allow things to kind of move on, and... just keep what I have going, but I don't want to fill the house with animals. Don't want to become like an animal reptile hoarder or something. Okay, I should arm myself and take the crank. At least I think I've worked out the solution to this next area. And if I have, I'm quite close to it, fortunately. At least I think I am. How long have I been streaming? 58 minutes? Okay. We'll do a little bit more. I don't like to stream less than an hour, really. Like, obviously if something comes up, or like there's an emergency, or I have to leave for whatever reason, that's fair enough. But if not, I like to go for at least a little bit over an hour. Just to kind of make it worthwhile. Oh, nothing in that room. Can't remember which way it is again. Okay, no, it's not the library. Also, hey Maria, how are you doing? I mean, if anyone's curious and wants to, like, see what some of my transfers are like, there are videos on my channel somewhere. They're older ones, but there is some on there. Maybe I should do an updated one sometime soon, just to quickly show me doing some maintenance and feeding. As I said, transfers are basically living ornaments, so usually the most fun you get with them is feeding times, watching them, like, hunt bugs and pouncing on them. seem to have lost the direction I'm going at. Oh, nothing to do in this room. I am so bad with my directions. Where is the lift again? Like, that takes you down to the courtyard. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. This is probably really frustrating to any Resident Evil fans, but I can't remember where that lift is. Oh shit, I remember where it is now. I'm still gonna have to try and weave my way around hunters to get there. At least there's a safe room down in the courtyard I can use as well if I need healing supplies. Why am I brain farting? Okay, so I think we need to go to the... Yeah, you go to the other side of the house, downstairs and around. Oh, yawn. We're gonna be running. Run past spiders, run by a hunter. Run by 2 hunters, actually. Ah, it took off my head. Damn it. Okay, well, at least I remember where I'm going now, so. Maybe we'll play for another 10 minutes or so. I just want to, like, get through that bit of the puzzle and into the next area if I can. Ugh, yeah, maybe it's worth just running past the hunter again. Honestly, although they're harder to get around than zombies, if you can get around a hunter, it's worth doing that. Probably. Because you gotta conserve ammo. We'll take the pistol, though. Oh, need that. Though if this isn't in fact the solution to the puzzle, I am screwed. Yeah, like that hunter there. He's in a position where, honestly, you can just run right past him if you want to get to that room. Just like the one up the top of this corridor as well, easy to avoid. Well, I mean in the sort of hallway I'm entering now. Like, as long as you don't dally around, you can just walk right by him. Whoops. God. I'm not going to do it now, of course, because I'm playing it myself, and even though I've played it before, I still can't remember a lot of this, so I'm still working some of this out. But I really ought to check out one of the speed runs of this once I'm done, because I'm just very interested to see like how quickly it can go through it. Nope, I didn't need to push that. I think honestly, I think Darren might have said this as well, and I think I might have seen someone mention it before, but I think speedrunning people have done this game in, what, less than 2 hours, maybe? Like, insane. Like, you have to be so practiced to just basically whiz around the game like that. Yeah, it's fun to see how quickly people complete. Yes, it is fun to see how quickly people can complete these games. I agree. No, okay, I was just cleaning the sink. Oh, cool. Well, not the coolest job, but it's one that needs to be done, and it's appreciated. To be honest, I haven't done as much cleaning this week so far as I thought I would, especially after, like, the guests. I guess I've just kind of been in chill mode, especially after work, of like not wanting to do too much. I should kick my ass into gear though and do a bit more. I'm probably not going to do too much tonight though as I say this, because yeah, I've kind of overate. But you know, also I haven't been sleeping too well, so once I finish this game, I'm probably just going to sit down, relax a little bit. My put on Stardew Valley for a little as well, because it's my favorite chill game to play. And then try and get a bed at a decent time. I'm aiming for at least 6 hours sleep if I can, or at the very least 5.5. That would probably be a good idea. Okay, let's see if this works. There is a square hole. Well, you do some rest and do so much lead at the last weekend. Oh, thank you. But sometimes there is such thing as taking too much rest. I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I will try and get a bit more housework done then. So that should have stopped the waterfall down there. And I believe I can now reach an item that was hidden. An item which I'm hoping will lead to, like, wherever I need to go to next, because I'm very stuck otherwise. Maybe it's that final key I need. Oh, God, never mind a key, it's a full-blown ladder. I think it's Enrico! This is one of the classic quotable parts of the game. Oh, and there's also a typewriter. The hole is opened and I can't jump over it. There's a hexagonal hole. Okay. Well, Enrico is somewhere down here. I'm guessing I just haven't opened up that section yet. Hexagonal hole. The only thing I can think of which might potentially fit in there is going to be one of the seals. Oh, and you know there's a door right there, dickhead. Hey, it's Barry.
Jill, what good timing. A moment ago I heard someone's voice coming from this hole. Let's go together since it's dark and we can't see very well.
Mm-hmm. Will you go with him? Yeah,
Okay,
it's Barry.
let's go.
Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry. Hey, are you all right? I can go first if you want me to.
Okay, let's go, Barry. I'm depending on you.
Well, before I go into any doors, I'll just have a quick check around. Oh my god! Thanks, Barry.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Wait there! Are you with anybody, Jill?
What? Oh, yes.
Enrico!
Yeah? Barry and Jill together.
Barry and Jill together.
Are you all right, Enrico?
Yeah? No.
The stars are doomed. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella. Ha!
Enrico!
Barry is investigating. Yeah? Will you take the crank? Yes, I mean, I have two now. I don't know if I need two of them, but... Ugh. I just thought, unless there's a safe room down here, I might be in trouble. Oh my god! Of course there's a fucking hunter. Will you take the first aid spray? Absolutely. I can't carry anything else. It's good to know there's some explosive rounds here, though. It's a power generator, but it does not seem to work. Oh my god, there's two of them. Fuck that. Fuck that, I am out. I am out of here. Fuck that noise. Oh, there was just one. Maybe I should come back with a bazooka. Will you climb it? Yes. Right, I'm gonna go to the safe room down here, because I don't think I have to go upstairs for anything. Unless I do have to grab that crest from where I left it in the above the fireplace, I think. But you know what? If I do need to do that, that is for another day. Oh, so hey Maria, sorry, they're back though. Oh well, nice to have you here, Darren. I am going to go though, because it is getting a bit late and I do need to chill. I've just met Enrico as well. Yeah. So I'm sorry you missed that. Oh, ink ribbon, there it is. No, not Enrico. Yeah? And as he does, he has now passed. Poor Enrico. After his warning that the stars are doomed. Drill 13 guardhouse. Well, that episode we didn't make a whole lot of progress, but guess did a little bit of exploration, talked about spiders. Will you use the Enrico? Yeah, that's alright. I've just been paying really want to order chicken. Oh, I mean you can if you want, but not me. Actually, though, now I am thinking about chicken. Never mind. KFC supper. Wait, thank you all for watching. Hope you did get some enjoyment out of that, even though, like, story-wise, we made only a very small amount of progress, but hey, at least we're kind of back on track now, so that's one thing. Anyway, I want to thank everyone who's watched, particularly Darren and Maria the day, and, you know, anyone who's watched live or just watched on repeat. But thank you very much. This has been MonoDrew. It's Wednesday the day, so my plan is to be back on for Star Wars Saturday, where we're gonna try and get through that level in Phantom Menace where we've been stuck at for the past 2 weeks. And, who knows, maybe I'll have a new lightsaber by then and other Star Wars stuff. But anyway, thank you all for watching. Good night, dudes. good night, everyone, and be safe out there. Yeah?